Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? Listen, I am fresh from the pool, but I just had to pop in and tell y'all, didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? What am I talking about? Listen, remember when there were rumors, not even rumors, but there were eyewitnesses account. I think Sherelle World had the exclusive, where there was a party that the Grand Dame was giving, and they were saying Ashley was hop, skipping, jumping over to everybody, talking about something. Yeah, I secured the bag. Michael left. Yeah, dab it out, ow, rack it up, rack it up. And Ashley was doing the happy dance. And Sherelle was confused because she was like, I thought Ashley loved Michael and wasn't in it for the money. Well, if y'all don't remember, I reached out to my sources in Potomac talking about what's going on, like what's tea? And they got back to me and was like, girl, it's all game. Michael was the one that literally left Ashley, and Ashley literally is trying to save face. Now, when I said that, a lot of y'all came on my page and said, shut up, you don't know anything. What you talking about? Ashley secured the bag. Ashley secured this. Now listen, I did a video before about the prenup, this bag that Ashley secured. Let me tell y'all something. Ashley secured a chance to fight for the bag, and I'm not knocking her for that. But since y'all never want to believe anybody got sources, and since y'all want to believe that I know what I'm talking about, guess what? Do y'all believe the Jasmine brand? Y'all seem to see that Jasmine brand is pretty authoritative. The Jasmine brand just came out with an article that said the Real Housewives of Potomac, Ashley Darby split from Michael Darby was because of trust issues and inconsistencies. Remember I told y'all, I think I did this video a month and a half ago and said Michael was cheating. Remember when I said when they split, it don't make any sense because Michael was the one that my sources told me, Michael was the one that pulled the plug. He signed up for the good time girl and got the mommy of two. And Ashley really thought that Michael was playing about like, no girl, we supposed to be rolled like, you know, at an EDM concerts at Jason Derulo, chopping it up and doing whatever. Yeah, well, it looks like they've actually gotten the Jasmine brand, since y'all want to believe anybody. It's also reporting the same thing. What was it, 4 days after I reported it? But it don't matter because listen, you know, if the Jasmine brand is co-signing what I'm saying, then it got to be real. But let's get into this because honestly, I know it's very troubling to believe, and I know nobody wants to actually believe it. But sometimes, and a lot of times, and this is the relationship when it comes to older men, younger women, money, and power. Let me just by saying this. I only know Ashley's character. Ashley's character amuses me but gets on my nerves at the same moment. I really do wish Ashley well and those two babies that she has. She's always wanted to be a mom. She looks like she's an amazing mom. I wish her well, and I hope she goes to somebody that truly loves her and appreciates her the way she wants to. Again, I was never a fan of Michael Darby, but it was Ashley's life, and what are you gonna do? It's Ashley's life. I'm just a spectator. However, for everyone else, y'all, when are we going to start to realize that sometimes when you see an older man with a young, pretty girl, that they are manipulating them, that they are taking advantage of them. And at the only point of Ashley wasn't in love with Michael. Michael did treat Ashley badly. Michael did cheat on her. And Michael robbed her of the family she desperately wanted. And I know it makes everybody feel good that, get the money. But Ashley wasn't trying to get to the money. Ashley was trying to get to Michael's heart. But anyway, whatever, we can save this lecture for different. But you guys, sometimes the truth really is the truth. Michael got the better of Ashley. And let me tell y'all something about Ashley secured the bag, that 5-year prenup. She planned it. It's easy to paint Ashley as some little conniving little gold digger that was so resourceful instead of a young girl that was literally awestruck of an older man who had money, wealth, and power and sacrificed everything she could, even at times her own mama, to make things work. And as far as, before we get to this report, her securing the bag, we saw the way Michael threw her out to a know-nothing apartment and didn't give a damn whether she lived or died when he was done with her. We saw how tight Michael's been. We've seen the way that the whole marriage, when y'all drag me for saying, how you married to a cheating millionaire and you dressing in Target clothes and everybody talking about, oh, it's not about name brands, then what's it about? Because the same way Michael held on to those purse strings and had Ashley living a very comfortable middle-class life, but not a millionaire's wife, you think that Michael's really giving Ashley access to the $20 million, or do you think that Ashley has a fight in store for her? Again, the prenup that she signed Hey, you guys, really quick before I get back to my receipts on how my sources for Real Housewives of Potomac were right, don't forget, I'm covering, of course, God, this is 2022 is the year of the lawsuit. I'm covering the Blac Chyna trial. I'm covering the Johnny Depp trial. I'm covering the Williams, the Royals, Will and Kate. And also, your girl's gonna be back from vacation this week. Slightly. I'll be on better Wi-Fi. So I'm also going to catch up on Candy and the Gang. We're going to do a double recap and Love and Marriage Huntsville because, ooh, that mid-season trailer looks good. All right. I'll get back to the mess. Let go. The extension of the prenup that she signed was extending from 3 years to 5 years, and it also lowered the amount that she would get. Now, she has an opportunity to fight for more, but the post-nup that everybody was suggesting she give when Michael was caught cheating again, where she literally outlined everything she would get without fighting in court, Ashley, at Michael's urging, chose to forgo that to show at Michael how much she loved him. Now tell me who's finessing who, but let's get into this, right? The Real Housewives of Potomac, Ashley Darby, split from Michael Darby was because of trust issues and inconsistencies. While the Real Housewives of Potomac fans are still reeling from the news that Ashley and Michael Darby are splitting after nearly 8 years of marriage, it appears trouble had been brewing for a while. The RHOP vet announced on Tuesday that she and Michael have decided to separate after nearly 8 years of marriage. Now the source close to Ashley claims there have been trouble in paradise for quite some time. Michael is a real estate developer, they say, and owns the building where the family lives. Michael moved out a while ago. I repeat, Michael moved out a while ago. Didn't I tell y'all a week ago that my sources told me Michael checked out a while ago and their relationship had been broken? Thanks, sources. Now listen, they've been having serious problems for about a year now. Now again, I read this that Michael moved out pretty much a year ago. That would explain why Michael wasn't at the reunion, and that would explain why every time Dean ran to the door and Michael walked in, Dean would look like he saw a ghost because he ain't seen that man since Hannah had puppies. Dean didn't even know what his daddy looked like, apparently. Anyway, there's been a visceral disconnect between them as a couple, which makes me think, was Ashley starting to film those TikToks because she was trying to reconnect with her youth? Seriously, right? For Ashley, the inconsistencies within the relationship and trust issues led to a split. Now, remember a month ago when I did that thing about Michael being at a wedding alone and sitting next to a girl, and Ashley was like, this is an Aesop fable. And I said, maybe it was, but if this is Michael's friends of 30 years and someone's getting married and you're his wife, why aren't you there with them? You're not doing nothing. You didn't have any events. Why weren't you there with them? Why were you just doing selfies with the kids? That was my question. Because unless you can't stand the friends, why aren't you going to the wedding? You're the wife. Anyway, right? An insider also claims Ashley is allegedly ready to start dating again and has been telling her friends, good for her, that she considers herself single, has been asking to be set up on dates. You better get back out there. A source adds she's been done and is clearly ready to move on. Again, like my source said when I said what's tea, the first thing they said is, did you really leave someone where they literally didn't give a damn about you and made things so bad that you had no choice to leave? Did you really leave, or did they chase you away? It sounds like Michael chased her away. Get this. In Ashley's statement, she literally said, right, personal parts of our lives, age gap issues, cultural problems, and child rearing differences. Cultural problems? I think we saw those a long time ago. Child rearing differences, I will say, I have noticed on Instagram, Ashley's been a firm proponent of not hitting your children, and also that you must show your child respect in order for your child to respect you. I actually agree with Ashley's terms of parenting. We're not getting into how people like to raise their kids, but I can see how somebody older than Father Time, Michael Darby, who went to school when it looks like dinosaurs roamed the earth, you know, he might have more barbaric views on raising children. I don't know. Listen, they literally have endured everything. Business ventures, cheating rumors, sexual assault claims, age gap issues, family dynamics. This includes Michael playing her and embarrassing her about her mama, throwing her business in the street, and at my point, treating her like a fun time party girl that was no longer down for the party. And it does make me angry that the minute Ashley wanted something she deserved, and again, I feel like women, you deserve whatever you ask for. You want to be a party girl, be a party girl. You want to be you want to be a mom? Michael, she gave you a lot of years of happiness. Give her wish too. But we all know that Peter Pan don't want to grow up. Literally, Michael gonna be on Tinder when he's 90 years old from the old folks home talking about some, what that thing do, mama? Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Just want to say I told you so. Michael was the one that left Ashley. And let me tell y'all something. If we've learned anything from the way Ashley dressed, the way he had his house looking, and how much access Ashley had to his millions, Ashley ain't securing no bag. Y'all are ridiculous. It looks like Ashley and Giselle got more in common than we think. Speaking about Giselle, yes, I have been paying attention to the Chris and Candace rumors. Giselle is evil, but you know what? She's a pawn of production, like she said and bragged about in Everything Isn't Diamonds and Rosé. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later.